That's right, boys and girls. It's Utopia. Utopia's back. It's been resurrected. Well, they've done another season in between when I joined, but I am coming back to Utopia to play the Feed the Beast Resurrection pack. This pack is based on the old Ultimate pack, meaning it's very difficult and has a lot of tech mods. And I think Greg Tech is pretty much featured in everything here. So it's going to be difficult. We're going to have a lot of grinding, a lot of automation that we can do, I hope. That's what we're all about. One thing this pack does have is Computercraft. So this will be the return of Computercraft to FunshineX's channel. I know you guys have been missing it. Let's log into the server. The server's been up for a little while. Started on the new year here. And I'm probably expecting to log in at nighttime here and have a horrible death. We'll see what's going on. No, it's daytime. All right. And little Raccoon's on. Let's give him a little shout out. Hi, Raccoon. Yeah, when I say hi to YouTube. There we go. Okay, well, let's get our bearings here. We've got Journey Map installed for our mini map up there. That's part of the Resurrection pack. And it's showing me I got some skeleton and enderman to deal with up here, but they're probably underground. Raymond the Raccoon says hi. Who do we got on the server? It's going to be Nemson, and Ego is normal. Raccoon's there, as you can see. Malatrax and her gang are back from Utopia Season 1. It's possible that people like... who else is going to join us? Teddy and Profound Games, a bunch of them from Season 3 that I haven't really got to know yet are on here. Landstrider make a few appearances. Who else? Let me look. Oh, Akko the Builder, once he's done with some of his other series that he's running right now. M-Dog, maybe? Anybody else? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see who logs in. But there's a ton of people that are going to be on the server with us for Utopia, making it fun, making it interesting. Some of the rules, we're going to try and keep the overworld to a minimum as far as building. We're allowed to explore and chop down trees, of course, and which I should probably be doing, actually. And mine and all that kind of stuff. But we really don't want to do any automation, and there's no chunk loading allowed in the overworld. If we want to do that, we need to get a Mistcraft world. Mistcraft is disabled for everyone but Nemson, so if we want to get some kind of world for us to build a factory in or some kind of automation, we need to apply to him, and yeah, he has the control over who can who can have an age. All right, let's get these avocados. Maybe we can eat them. I don't know. It's going to be interesting going from a map where everything I needed to do was laid out for me in a quest book to now a completely let's play, you know, open-ended, do whatever I feel like type game. So I'm going to rely on you guys to help me out here. Tell me what you want me to do, what you want me to build. I'm definitely going to have Computercraft in here. So if you are a beginner Computercraft or advanced, whatever you want to see, let me know if you have questions. Free beds at Spawn City. I have no idea where Spawn City is, so that's not going to help. But anyway, let's take some of these plants here and get rid of them and make some wood, make some sticks, and let's get a crafting bench. Okay. Also, no tinkers in this pack, which is, I haven't played a pack without tinkers in forever. So let's get a pickaxe, and we can start getting some stone, hopefully. Ore gen is, there's like a custom ore gen. It's not the standard Greg Tech ore gen. So that's what we'll be using here. I'm gonna kill a little piggy. Come on. You got a lot of health, pig. I'm gonna have to punch you forever. There we go. Alright, give me some meat. Thank you. What else did I get? Flax seeds. Are we playing Red Power or something? What is up with that? You know, honestly, I don't know all the mods that are in the pack. I've taken a quick look at just some of the few to make sure the ones that I like are in here. But yeah, we're gonna have little experiences like that with things like, well, blue power cropping up and confusing us. Is this a rubber? Yes, we definitely want some rubber. Let's see if we can get some rubber leaves or rubber saplings. I mean, take those with us. And I want to get down. As far as GregTech Origin, I think it has a lot to do with like veins, but things are different. Like they're not just called iron; they're called something else. All right. So we're gonna have to kind of find a good vein, and hopefully it's what we need. We're probably looking for copper and tin to begin with, so we can combine and get bronze. GregTech is big into progression, so you have to start out in the Stone Age, and then you move on to the Bronze Age, then the Electrical Age, and all that kind of stuff. And then we build like a big nuclear reactor or something. I don't know. I've never been that far in GregTech. All those. Well, I got the blast furnaces and stuff in Utopia 2. Okay. We got one rubber sapling. Awesome. Thank you, MFR. You rock. Should I take this piece of gravel here that's just like weirdly placed right there? It's like one gravel in the middle of all the world. And this looks like a peninsula. Alright, are we going to go boating? I don't know. Should we go boating? We're allowed to generate chunks. I think a bunch of chunks have already been pre-generated. Like 3,600. 60 by 60 around spawn have been pre-generated. Alright, I think I need a sword to just kill all these stupid cows here. Alright. Come here, cows. Now you're gonna get it. Die. Oh yeah, look at all that leather and meat. Cow tipping achievement. Nice. Come on over here, dude. Yeah, I thought so. Die. Alright, well, what should we do next? Are we down or are we gonna boat? Wish I was streaming, because then you guys can actually answer me. But since you can't, I will decide for myself. I'm gonna kill this sheep, of course. There's some kind of GregTech option where vanilla tools have like really crappy durability, because you can see my sword is almost broke already. That's pretty crazy. Okay, here's what we wanted, a ravine. Nice. Look at all that stuff over there. Okay. Definitely what I wanted to get to. I kind of saw something on the mini-map with lava and figured it might be this. So let's get ourselves down into this without dying. Oh, yeah, there's no health regen on this. We're playing with no health regen. That's interesting, because I've never played that before. Usually I'm just like, you know, if I die, I die, right? You know, or if I lose some health, it'll just regen. I can harvest gold, really? With stone? Or I mean, with wood? That's interesting. Alright, let's get some... No, there's my crafting table. Okay, let's make a better pick. Might as well use this one up, right? Let's just chop a few more things down. It's not going to last long. Is any of this... it's all magnetite. I hate it because it looks like coal, and it's not coal. It's magnetite. Alright, it's getting night. That's dangerous. But we now have a stone pickaxe. Sweet. I don't need this book. I hate those books. And it's just going to give it right back to me, huh? Alright, let's get a few more pieces of stone for our furnace. Something weird with GregTech 2, like, ores look like stone until you mouse over them, and then they turn into the ore. I don't know if you can see that sometimes, where it's like, see, that one just did it. Those all did. It's just kind of like a little delay there. It's kind of weird. But I think it's some kind of how Greg has it, where he renders everything as all the ores as stone, and then on a tick update they turn to the respective ore. I don't know. Not gonna go into how Greg codes his stuff. Okay, well, we've got a ton of magnetite and a ton of gold. I guess that's useful. No, I want to go over there. So we'll probably make a bridge. Anything spawning? This lava's doing a good job of lighting up down there. Oh, someone's got torches. This has been mined a little bit. That's fine. They left a good bunch of good stuff, right? My pickaxe is already gone. Wow. Should we get a better sword? Okay, and maybe some armor? 6 would probably make a helmet the best. Sure. Alright, got a helmet. Where are you, zombie? Should I just keep going down this way? What is magnetite even used for, guys? Does it even have a purpose, or am I just wasting my time here? Use of magnetite. Gives me crushed vanadium magnetite ore. And then you gotta hammer it to make impure piles of vanadium dust and use that in a centrifuge. That's not going to happen. Try that again. What if we don't hammer it? What else can we do? Centrifuge it. We can wash it. We can pulverize it. Okay, I think it's a waste to get this stuff. We don't need it right now. I mean, the gold is nice, right? This is actual real gold ore. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, let's go fight a few things here. Let's see if we can make a bridge. What should we use? Can I reach? Yes, I can. Alright, what do we got? We got some bauxite and some tin. Nice. Happy about that. Not so sure on the bauxite, but this is aluminum. See what I mean by these veins? You find one and you just find 100. It just keeps going. So you kind of get as much as you need and then you just leave it. Because if you try to mine it all, you would be here all day. Oh, baby zombie. Dude. You were... Are you kidding me? Look at my health, guys. I have 3 hearts left. What is that? Why can't I pick it up? Go away, lettuce. No. Stay out. What did I get? Raw mutton, no. There we go. What is that? A zombie heart from Reliquary. Cool. Alright, so we have no health regen. That's awesome. That's really cool. And I left my crafting bench on the other side, so I gotta make another one because there's a billion zombies out there making incredible noises. Alright, furnace. Oh wait. What can I make with a furnace? Or what can I cook in my furnace? Let's turn rubber wood into wood. And cook up my beef. There we go, we got some light. What is this now? Ilmenite. What is ilmenite? This is all new stuff. Use. Gives tea crushed ilmenite ore, which makes impure pile of ilmenite dust. Ah, such... Can I just, like, smelt it? No, that's magnetite again. This one. Pulverize it. Byproduct. Pulverize it. Hammer it, crush it, macerate it. Yeah, it's all machined. Alright, what do we do with the bauxite? I know I have this manual for Regtite that tells you like what to do at the beginning of Regtite, but it's like, go find copper and go find tin. It's like, okay, I don't need any of this stuff then, so just throw it on the ground. Alright, we got our steak. Burn our mutton in there. And didn't I have some more meat? No, I guess not. We got some tin though. Alright, let's eat the mutton. And grab the steak. Okay, well, I have a feeling we're gonna die. But I'm just going to mine underground here in the dark. You guys won't be able to see on YouTube, so I'll probably just take a quick cut, and I'll come back when it's daytime, and we can work our way back over to near spawn and try and get a bed. So I think we have the mod where if someone sleeps, you know, on the server, then everybody sleeps or something like that. Do I not even have enough wood to make more sticks? Oh, there was a piece of wood in here. No, I burned it. Crap! Dang it. Alright, well, I don't have a pick, and I can't even get out of here. I'm stuck. I'm gonna die in here. Oh no. What do I do? Okay, guys, well, I'm just gonna hang out to the daytime, and I'll be right back. Hey guys, I'm back. It's actually been quite a bit of time since I last left you guys in that little hidey hole. I managed to escape it. I did fight a skeleton. He took me down to like 1 heart. So I headed for the spawn village, which you can see I'm in now in my own little shack that I've built. That 1 heart lasted me for a long time. I was really careful. I didn't fight any mobs. I didn't fall off any trees or cliffs and everything, and I was doing great. And I went over, and you can see I have a death point. I was in Thrak's house, which is right out that window. And there were a couple people on the server, and they wanted to sleep at nighttime, so Thrak put down a bed for me to sleep in, and I slept in it, and woke up inside the roof of his house and suffocated and died. So I do have one death. One death is fine. It's acceptable. It's a lot easier than having 0 and being nervous the entire game. I can't die. Now it's okay if I die, I guess. But anyway, so Thrak has murdered me in my sleep. We'll go with that. I do have one death. At that point, my house was just too noisy with people to record, so I just went ahead and logged in and collected a few materials. Not much. I haven't progressed anything. I haven't really built anything other than this silly little round house. Whatever. I've got a couple stacks of dirt and cobble and some barrels. I've built a few what are these stupid things called? Furnaces. And I've collected a few materials, nothing really exciting. I do have a little bit of food. We're in a village where people have started up their like starter houses, and there's a couple farms, so we should be okay on food for quite a while. I have lost a bunch more health, as you can see. I'm almost on my second death, just 2.5 hearts left. I've faced a few skeletons, a few spiders that have taken me down. Anyway, this is not a HC, so I don't have to worry about it. I have, on the other hand, collected a ton of ores. Most of these ores have no use for a long time, and they're just taking up space, but you see an ore, you gotta mine it, right? But anyway, so we have quite a bit of iron, quite a bit of copper, not a lot of tin. I think I have a few things of tin somewhere in here. Yeah, some crushed tin. So very little tin, and I need a lot of it. So we're gonna have to keep searching for tin. But in the meantime, we can take this iron and make a lot of use of it. The first thing I want to do is make a bucket so I can get some infinite water sources going. I hope Greg hasn't nerfed that. If you look at the recipe for a bucket, you're supposed to use plates and a hammer, but for some reason NEI still shows this 3 iron recipe, so I'm going to give that a try. And oh, it worked. So I'm not sure if that's a bug in the mod pack or Greg just somehow didn't get a hold of the bucket recipe properly. But anyway, we've got a bucket, which is great. The other thing we want to do is make a hammer. So let's make a hammer out of iron, just like that. And we'll use this to crush our ores down so we get double, right? So now if we take some of this copper ores, oops, over here, we should be able to crush these. No, that's not happening. Okay, never mind. Forget I said anything. I am totally learning Greg Tech as we go, guys, so forgive me. I've got a guide called the Greg Tech Survival Guide. Let me quote the author just to give him credit. Created by, the main creator was Q, but there's a ton of other people. I'll link it in the description below. It's just a Google document. Anyway, so we've got our bucket, we've got our hammer. I think we need a file. Is some of the other things we need. So let's grab a file here. That's going to be 2 plates and a stick. Alright, well, to get like an iron plate, let's see what we have to do to get an iron plate. No, not a metal former. It seems like NEI doesn't show you everything, but it looks like I can hammer 2 iron ingots to get a plate. So maybe we'll do that. See if this hammer can do that. No? No? Oh, that was just an iron. Okay, well, that doesn't work either. How can we get an iron plate? I don't know. How do we get a plate? Maybe this one? Yeah, there we go. Hammer. Okay. So I was right with the hammer. You just have to put it in a crafting table instead of in our hand. There we go. There's a plate. So let's get 1 plate. That took 400 durability off there. 254, 256 divided by 4 would be 64. We get 64 uses out of that hammer. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we can get the file. Is that correct? That was 2 plates. Okay, there we go. So we've got our 2 plates and a stick. That's not right. Wrong. There we go. We got a file. Okay. And the file we can use lots of ways. Nuggets into rounds. Interesting. What else? Come on, get out of the nugget recipe. That's the problem with Greg Tech is there's so many types of ores that, you know, there's 118 pages of recipes here. There we go. So you could file smooth stone, kind of shape it. What else? It's something about, you know, making shovels into spades. I don't know if that makes them better, maybe? Because they're sharper, they dig faster? I don't know. Okay, another 50-something pages of spades. What else? There we go. We're back to nuggets. Alright, well, file doesn't have a lot of uses, I guess. Let's see what other tools we can make as part of Greg Tech. Look, 77 pages of recipes. Alright, so we need a saw. That's the one we wanted next. The saw, we need a saw blade, which takes 2 plates, the file, and the hammer. Okay, so let's do 2 plates. We'll put those there, and we need to file them and hammer them. There we go. Now we got an iron saw blade, and now we put a stick with it for a saw. Okay, sweet. Look at that. We are moving along Greg Tech, guys. It's not that hard. Okay, so now if you look at oak wood, I get 2 planks out of it, but if I instead put a saw, I don't get anything. Wonderful. That's just great. There we go. Shaped recipes are bugging me. This would be totally shapeless recipe. Anyway, now I get a full 4 oak planks, but you see this also only has 64 uses. So if I do a full stack like this, this saw is going to be completely gone, which means it costs me 4 iron for a stack of wood. Pretty cool. Anyway, I don't need a ton of wood right now, so I'm going to hold off on using my entire saw. I think you can also use a saw to cut down a tree, but it's slower. So I don't think it's really the point to it. You'll notice down here I've got these ruby things. These are from Blue Power. They act the same as the Red Power ones. So I'm going to make another pickaxe out of them. Because I just got some more rubies. I thought I got some more rubies last time. There we go, rubies. So, what can we do with rubies? I can smelt them, or I can macerate them, pulverize, or hammer. See, I thought I could hammer these things to get, like, double. But I just don't know the recipe if that's possible. Yeah, nothing looking like it does. So if you guys know a way to hammer these things to get more, that would be awesome. I mean, we could always try putting them on the ground and hammering them. Okay, that hammered it directly into a ruby. 232.50. How much durability does that use? 229. That used a lot. That is 350 durability, so much easier to just cook this stuff. So let's do that. Let's get some coal, or charcoal, I guess, whatever I've got in here. Used all my charcoal. And which furnace I put them in? That one. Okay, so that cook up most of them anyway, and get some rubies to make iron pickaxes. I think I can also use these in other things. We can get a sickle. See, I can make a head, we can make a saw. I don't know, all the heads for the Greg Tech weapons. I can make a hammer out of rubies, that's cool. So it's the same amount of uses, so if I run out of iron and I have lots of rubies sitting around, which I doubt. So what's the difference between doing this and just making a vanilla tool? That's really weird. Macerate them down to ruby dust? Anyway, pretty crazy stuff. Alright, are you done cooking this thing yet? Should be done by now. Oh, there we go. It was just a graphic issue. Okay. So let's go ahead and get a ruby pick. This has, let's see, F3H, right? No, it doesn't show me the use. Huh. Okay. I thought it was F3H. Maybe it's F2H? No, that was a screenshot. Maybe because it was in the menu? There we go. Durability 256. This one has I guess we have to use it once. Let's go down here. Anyway, let me show you around. So I've got, get the screen off the screen. This little round building here, I've got an upstairs that's more like an X, because I can't build a roof on a round building, so it's easier to kind of make like an X, and now I can easily put a roof on it. It might look cooler too. I don't know. Out here in the village, Profound, I believe, has made this tree farm here. It's got birch, oak, the dark oak like I've been building with. I added some rubber trees of IC2 and MFR in there. This is Profound's building. I think he's taken this over. The old Railcraft building. He has a house here, which I won't go raid. Somebody's made a house up here. That's M-Dogs. You can see there's quite a lot of farms. Pam's farms. Nice. I'm not sure who's building this one because there's no name on it. Which I guess that means I could just open that chest right there, right? No, but while I'm here, I'm going to grab some water. And we'll make an infinite pool later. I almost fell off that Whitelisted building. Someone building something else here. There's this big factory building here. I don't know who owns this. Look at all the ores they've been getting. And we've got a grinder from ME. Oh, I wonder if I could just use that. Yeah, that's a thing, right? They've been already in Steam. Much further progressed than we are. Pretty cool. The theme of Utopia this season is going to be like companies and factorization, industrialization, all that kind of stuff. So definitely check out all the other YouTubers to see how they're progressing in GregTech, if they're doing any better than me, or if they're struggling, which I would guess they would be. Someone's built a pretty nifty looking house up here, using a lot of chisel. That's the thing, when wood is in short supply, you gotta make your cobble go far, and chiseling it's a pretty good idea. Who owns this? Not sure. They've got some kind of animal in here though. He's trapped, what's it called? Thaumcraft Wisp or something. Anyway, that's that building, and then we've got Thrax right there where my death is. He's just barely started that as well. So, nothing really too grand to see. This, I think they're the furthest along. I'm not sure who that is actually, that they're already in the Steam age. Oh, looks like there's one more house here on the cliff. Let's go see who they are. This belongs to Apple & Co. Submit your resume here if needed. Carbar or apple juice. Okay. Take your application here. Wow, this is formal. Submit it here. Has anybody submitted anything? Nope. Nope. They gotta show their power, you know, show how good they are before people will want to join them. And Van Hal is moved in there. Okay, cool. Let's go down in the mine a little bit, and I can show you what ores in GregTech look like. It's pretty crazy the way they generate. This is not standard GregTech gen as far as I know. It's a special generation world gen for Resurrected, the FTB pack. So cool. Got this little mini basement here. I don't know what I'm going to put here, if I'm going to make it taller or whatnot. But I came down here, and this whole like random cave opened up, and there was a lot of coal and like really cheap coal. I can't remember what it's called. There's probably still some left around here. It's like purple, and it only you have to smelt it to get like its version that works in a furnace. Here's some lignite. You smelt it, and you get a little coal, purple looking coal thing, and you smelt that, and it only works for like 2 blocks, where coal works for 8. So I don't know why I mined it all. But anyway, it generates really randomly like this. And then I just started digging down. And found, you know, little pockets of random junk all over the place. But let's see, if we go down and down and down. I probably should have just made a water drop and a ladder. But I was needing the cobble anyway. Cobble's actually difficult to get in the beginning of the game because your tools die so fast. And you don't have a lot of wood to make sticks with. But anyway, so I've got tons of cobble now, as you saw, 6 stacks or so. And this is like the worst spiral staircase ever. It's just random, the number of things. And I ran into netherrack. And I was like, what the heck? But there's netherrack in the world now. Somehow. I guess a little hell on earth. Came down here. More netherrack. And it opened up into a cave. And this is where I've taken a lot of the health losses that you can see on my health bar. But right over here is where the redstone, I have like probably 3 stacks of redstone ore. And I found most of all my rubies mixed in. But you can see it's kind of crazy. It spawns in these gigantic like veins of ore, but they're kind of all spread apart. So you just kind of have to mine, and there's so much of it that you can't mine it all. You'd be here forever. So you just kind of grab as much as you want and then mark it on your map and come back and get more. I think I've taken a few hearts to falling damage too, just like falling through the ground into these pits. But then it goes down here, and this was somebody else's branch mine that I just came across. But anyway, you follow that down there, and it leads to a ravine that's like super dangerous. There's mobs everywhere. So I'm going to come back down here more when I have some better armor. I mean, I've got 1 little armor node there on my hotbar. So make some iron armor probably. And keep exploring. I think the last thing I want to do is make a cauldron. This is another recipe that's supposed to be affected by Greg Tech that doesn't appear to be. As you can see, it's just a shaped recipe of 7 iron, but it should be 7 plates. So I'm not sure why that recipe is that way. But I could probably, do I have the iron? Yeah, I could just make it here, because I have a crafting table I left here. I don't have to go all the way upstairs to make it. So 7 of you makes a cauldron. You can put that down if you put some water in it. And then, should I go down there and mine? Anyway, I think you can put some of these dirty ores in there. Are they called dirty? No, they're called impure. Impure? I don't know. Anyway, can I get this water out of here now? Oh man, I can't. Anyway, I'm gonna head upstairs. I'll put this cauldron down. I'll get an infinite water supply, and then we'll start processing a few of our ores. I'm gonna do a little more research and figure out if there's a way I can start doing ore doubling yet, either with like the ME grinder. I think that's probably a good idea, or some kind of Greg Tech tool like that hammer, and I just don't know how to use it correctly. Anyway, if you guys liked the episode, definitely hit that like button. If you want to see more Utopia, subscribe to my channel. And I'll still be doing ME4. And I'm also hoping to return to Funshine Laboratories to get more Mod Wars going. And maybe a few more Computercraft tutorials, since I'll be probably wanting to use Computercraft in this series as well. So definitely hit a like for all 4 of those. Until again, guys, I will see you in the next episode. This has been Funshine X for Utopia Resurrected. I will see you guys next time. Bye.